Good morning, welcome back to Weekend Sunrise. Well, with unprecedented spring rain tumbling down across large parts of Australia, it signals an early start to the rainy season in northern parts of the country, which also means a greater chance of cyclones. The Bureau of Meteorology has released a first look at what we may expect this cyclone season. They warn everyone, but particularly residents and farmers living in northern parts of Australia, that the third La Nina weather pattern is driving a greater chance of more and stronger cyclones and flooding in the coming months.
Joining us now is cyclone and weather expert Karl Lijnders, who is the founder of Weather Matters. Good morning to you. Looking very festive and tropical this morning from Canberra. But of course, we're here to talk about the cyclone season. So how likely is it, do you think, Karl, that we'll see more Category 5s?
Good morning, guys. It's always a question that's on the top of everyone's lips when we start cyclone season preparedness. It's a chance, but we don't really know until the season gets going. All the ingredients are there for dynamic and more powerful cyclones throughout season 2022-23, sure, with the warmer waters surrounding Australia. But at this stage, we will have a few more cyclones than normal right across northern Australia. But if they get to Category 5, that remains to be seen. So everybody living in northern Australia needs to be weather aware starting these couple of weeks coming up with the cyclone season. As you mentioned, expected to be quite significant for 2022-23.
Karl, each season we're experiencing higher than average rainfall. Now a third La Nina has been declared. How is La Nina influencing an earlier than normal cyclone season and I guess the potential for more and stronger storms?
Well, we've got those really warm waters over the Coral Sea at the moment, and that's a real good indicator that La Nina has returned to the equatorial Pacific where all the action happens, but it's pushing all that warmer water towards Australia. And of course, the basic science is warmer waters means there's more fuel for cyclones to form. And so in eastern Australia, there is the chance of some earlier cyclones to develop than normal this year. So particularly between December and January, be on alert, particularly over northern parts of the Northern Territory, from about Darwin points eastwards. For those living in WA, it's pretty much from around January through to about April we see our cyclone season really ramping up with the curvature of those storms coming back towards the Pilbara and Gascoyne coasts.
How often do we see a really destructive Category 5 make landfall? I guess people are wondering, will we see another cyclone Yasi?
Always possible. Absolutely. It's always possible any year for a cyclone Yasi to form. This year, it's probably a higher chance. Without being alarmist, though, it comes down to the system itself. So every time there is a cyclone warning issued, just be weather aware, be across the warnings, particularly in that Coral Sea region where the waters are about 2 to 3 degrees above normal, and that will certainly support a Category 5. But there's a lot more mechanics that go into supporting a Category 5 cyclone, which would probably take another 25 minutes of this cross to do.
Those pics are so distressing. Horrible. Let's hope we don't see anything like that. But you brought a little joy to our screens this morning with that shirt, Karl, so thank you for lifting our spirits.
Pleasure. Have a great day.